Mother's Day should be about love, not logistics, but for blended families, it can feel like walking on a tightrope sometimes. Today, we're tackling how to honor every mother figure so kids can celebrate freely and all the grown-ups in their lives feel valued. Here to help us unpack this is Dr. Jan Blackstone, author of the Bonus Family Handbook. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, okay, so can you talk about the concept of a bonus mom in blended families?
Sure. Well, bonus means something extra. It's not a replacement, it's an addition to. So, in bonus families per se, a bonus mom is somebody that helps the parents in the situation because everybody's living together. I mean, of course, there's two different homes, but the children are going back and forth. So, I always look at bonus as an addition, as a reward for a job well done. Those are the types of things that when you are in sales, you get a bonus.
Yeah.
If you reach quota, that's the same premise.
I love the positive outlook of it and how you said it's an addition, it's not replacing. So when kids live in two homes, what are some tips for the mother figures to work together when their partner kind of must co-parent this?
I really like that you said mother figures because there's only one mother. There's a bonus mom, and but there's only one mom. And some of the things that this is how I started my career is working with moms and bonus moms. And one of the things that I asked at the beginning is, have you even met? And most of the time I heard that they hadn't. I don't want to meet his ex. I don't want to meet the new wife or partner. And these children are going back and forth between these two homes. So it would be helpful if you could at least touch base.
Uh,
That's the premise on which you build the relationship is the
okay, and
children.
then, and if Mother's Day, I mean, if it feels like a competition, how can families shift the focus to what really matters?
Well, what really matters, we already know, is the children. And the
Yeah.
competition is about you're comparing. Comparing is the bane of bonus families because, I mean, why is it jealousy? Are you jealous that they might reconcile? Are you jealous that the kids might like them better? Are you jealous that, the lifestyle? All those things are comparison. And that's in your head, what you think about the other person. So I always tell people, take it. It's all about the kids. It's all about them. Mother's Day is all about the kids. Do you
I
know
think
how
that's,
Mother's Day started? Do you know how Mother's Day started? Why we even celebrate Mother's Day?
no, tell me.
It was by it was by a woman who in like 1865, I can't remember. I think her name was Julia Howe, but she was appealing to mothers to reach across war barriers because after a war, she said, "Let's mothers put our heads together."
Hmm.
And so this is kind of a war, unfortunately, and it's the same premise: reach across
Yeah.
the lines for peaceful coexistence.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, now you're giving us the origin of Mother's Day, which I love. So, what are some tips? What are your tips, Doctor, for moms and bonus moms to share or not to share for Mother's Day?
Well, you really have to work on the relationship all year round. Yeah, that's really it's not something like the day before Mother's Day. You say, okay, we're going to go hang out together, and you have to decide whether celebrating together is what you want to do, and is it what the children want to do? Because oftentimes when moms and dads and new partners are all together, it makes the children very nervous. So you have to work up to that premise. I always tell parents, do not do anything like celebrating together until you're ready, and it's
Mm,
real obvious when you are.
that's
and
good.
and just go ahead. What
Yeah,
else were
not
you going to
wanting to
say?
force it. And then, I mean, when the biological mother maybe feels alienated by the bonus mom's role in her children's lives, is there a kind but clear way to set those boundaries?
You know, it's usually when a mom feels that way, it's because we've got an overzealous bonus mom. She's working too hard and doing too good a job. And what you have to do is reach out to each other and kind of assign roles. I always say, have a niche. If your niche is doing the homework with the kids, because these kids are going back and forth. It's not something like they just see you once in a while. These two women or these two families, the kids live with them maybe week on, week off. So
Mhm.
you have to start comparing notes. You have to talk. You have to make sure that you're not intimidated. You don't step on each other's toes.
Yeah.
And I say establish a niche, which means figure out what you're good at and give that to the children so that you're not in competition with the mom. Because mom
And
is
doc,
mom, bottom
yes.
line.
There we go. And then Dr. Jan Blackstone, I mean, you talk about, I mean, we're talking about bonus moms. You talk about bonus families in your book. Can you let our viewers know a little bit about your book so they can use these tools going forward?
Sure. The Bonus Family Handbook is kind of a culmination of my entire career because it starts out the beginning with co-parenting and talks about how to co-parent properly or at least comfortably, and then works through the premise of dating, meeting somebody, combining your family, and then how to live and work with holidays, extended family. So it's kind of like an encyclopedia of bonus families. And I always suggest that people take a look at the index because it's very extensive because people don't read anymore. So you just look at the index, look up bad mouthing, and go to the part that says bad mouthing. And
I,
it's very helpful. It runs over everything.
There you go. You go to the index and you find what calls to you. Dr. Jan Blackstone,
Yep.
thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you. To our viewers, you can find out more about the work of Dr. Jan Blackstone and her organization, Bonus Families, by heading to bonusfamilies.com.